The inaugural play-by-play, the first one we've ever done. I'm here with Dave McPeak. I'm Dan DePaulis, producer Dan, and we're gonna get this going. Dave, you excited?
I cannot tell you how excited I am, man. This is taking the league to a new level. Looks like we're joining in progress. A fumble on the opening kickoff. So let's see what we got going here.
Okay, so we've got the Bucs handing the ball off, out, play
No,
action
oh,
fake,
wow.
touchdown
No, a little
on the
short, a little
one,
short.
on the
Gutsy call.
one.
He had to be planning that. You look at the fact that he just picked up Ezekiel Elliott in a trade, and thinking that Tony's probably gearing up to stop the run and play action. Great call.
So a great call here, and so the Bucs are lining up in a goal line set, and we'll see what happens here.
Oh, red zone offense is the toughest thing to get on this game. It's so hard to figure that out because you can pound the ball all the way down the field and then you get right to the goal line and you get stuffed. Great defense there by the Bears.
So Evan coming back in it with the same goal line formation. We'll see if he passes or he goes for the run here. Looks like we had an audible and he's going
Oh
pass.
wow, what a start! What a
Play.
start for the Buccaneers.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Early touchdown going to
Wow.
O.J. Howard. Uh, Textbook. I mean, that opening kickoff, you got to think the commission's a little upset. We were trying to set up the play-by-play. Maybe we got in his head a little bit.
And I
But,
wonder if the commish, getting things set up in the
oh,
party chat. Oh, we've got a
glitch kicks.
miss.
Glitch kicks. That's
Okay.
always going to
That
cost you.
happens. Yeah, that's going to happen. It is what it is. But yeah, I wonder if Tony being in that broadcast or in our party chat trying to get things set up contributed to his fumbleitis there on the opening
Well,
kickoff.
the commish, he's willing to do that. So, oh, look at this. A little speed on the outside.
So Tony with the return, getting up to about the 42-yard line, and so good field position for the Bears as they come and try to answer here.
Huge drive. This has to be an answer. You better make sure that you get something done here. Otherwise, you're staring at a hungry Neil team here.
So we've got the Bears handing the ball off. Howard gets stuffed. No gain on the play.
Boy, these Bucks are looking ready to play.
Loss of one.
That
Loss
Bucks
of one.
defense is what carried them all last year. And boy, it looks like they're ready to do it again.
So we're going to have to see if Tony's going to stick with the run or how fast he abandons it. It's going to be interesting here.
Bandit second play. Here we go. Jameis to the air. Nice first down. That was big. Tony needed to get that first down, get it rolling. I got a comment here. I'm here doing color commentary, so I got a comment on what the heck is with the colors. You got orange versus red. This looks like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Buccaneer Bowl here. I mean, old Bucks
I,
colors versus new Bucks colors.
I think we're going to have to add it to the doc
Yeah.
that this cannot stand. It's too hard
No.
to tell. So now we've got Winston in the shotgun. Looks to hand the ball off inside zone up the middle. Nice little gain there.
Yeah, you got to chip away on first down. You get that second and manageable. It allows the whole playbook, especially at this part of the field. You're already in four down territory if you're Tony. You can't let this one slip away.
Yeah, so he's going quick. He knows what plays he wants to call. Same formation.
Oh, wow. Look at the Buccaneers coming to play. Jason
Wow.
Pierre-Paul. A couple
Coming
fingers
off the
short, but a
edge.
good sack.
Wow, coming off the edge. Tony tried to fool him with the play action. No fooling him there. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the sack. So 3rd and 13 here. Big third down. Let's see what happens. Winston back, play action fake, looking to
Oh,
pass,
no.
and a wide open miss.
Unbelievable. And that's what we were talking about. We've, my co-host Ben David and I on the podcast talk about, is Jameis Winston the guy to take the Bears to the promised land? And I don't know, on that first drive, it's
I mean, he's looking a little shaky coming out of the gate. He's supposed to be a veteran quarterback, and a lot of people questioned Tony when he made that move to trade for Jameis Winston. And it didn't look to pay off there, but still a lot of game left, so we'll see
Oh,
how it turns
absolutely.
out.
And, you got to factor in the nerves too, Dan. I mean, got Jameis Winston his first game back in Tampa Bay. I'm sure he's trying to prove the Buccaneers wrong for trading him away. First drive,
And
not too good for Jameis.
it's interesting the matchup we have here. We have Mitchell Trubisky of the Bears now
Yes.
playing for the Buccaneers versus Jameis Winston, so we had that huge blockbuster quarterback deal, and these guys are facing off against each other week 1, so we're going to see what happens.
Round 1 goes to Mitchell. Oh, wow, that's an angry Tony Brooks on that play.
Yeah, Tony does not look to be too happy there. So Dave, I think you're a little bit, you're a couple, like 1 or 2 seconds ahead of me.
I'll let you call those plays then.
No, you're good. But maybe if you pause for a quick second
gotcha.
and then start it right back up, it'll sync back up. So here we have the Bucs single back formation. Looks like play. Oh, so we had a draw play up the middle. Only a couple yards there. We're 3rd and 11, so we've got a big 3rd down here for the Bears. They need a stop. They need that ball back.
Boy, Neal is really trying to feed that ball to Zeke Elliott, but so far, the Bears are really responding. This is a good look out of the Bears.
Yeah, and that's a big trade, right? So we've got a no halfback formation here. Empty set. Looking to pass. Ooh,
wow, he should have. Yeah. He should have had that one.
Should have picked that one. Oh. Well, so missed opportunity there for the Bears, but they still get the stop on 3rd down, and so now they get a punt. So still
absolutely
good defensive stand here.
He needed that. I mean, you get a score out of the Bucs there. That's a tough hole to climb out of. Now, Tony can still.
Did he?
Oh, he might have touched it.
Did it happen again? Wow. So the Bears.
Oh my gosh! Why would he try and play that ball?
What is he doing? What is Tony doing?
Woo. That is week 1 nerves there, Dan. That is week 1 nerves.
So just mathematically speaking, 2 out of his first 3 possessions are turnovers back to the Bucs. That could cost him in the long run.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You can't win. You can't win on the road in the NFL. Losing the turnover battle. A dropped interception. That's almost one there. Let's see what we got here with Jameis back under center.
So we're back to Ezekiel Elliott. The Bucs had an opening there, and they missed their hole, but still a decent run. But they could have gotten a lot more on that play.
Yep. You're chunking away. Gets that 2nd and 7 already at the 43-yard line. So really, the whole playbook's open here for the Bucs, and I'd like to see him trying to take a shot here.
So we got an I-form formation. Bucs looking to move the ball up the field. Let's see if they go play action pass here. Oh, and it looks like we've got an audible hot route.
He likes what he sees.
He is throwing. Yep, play action pass, and we've got a sack. The Bears coming off the edge.
This is going to be a great defensive matchup. I mean, you go and look at that Tampa Bay touchdown. Did come on that kickoff return fumble. So I mean, that's one of the big reasons why you kind of hand them a touchdown. But ever since that point, the Bears defense is looking stout.
So now we're in a shotgun formation, double back shotgun, looking to pass. Trubisky sizing up his options, makes the corner route throw, and he completes for a huge 3rd down conversion.
What a throw. That takes some stones to make that throw. That's a scary out route. That's the one that gets picked quite a bit. But, man, he's threaded that in there, and a great job. He almost broke the tackle as well. We could be Bears are up against it early here. This is a lot of excitement for user game 1.
Yeah. I mean, the Bucs are really making a move here. Again, throwing – and
what a risky pass.
Almost picked off. What a risky throw. That's 2 could be interceptions now for the Bears.
One of the things that we see with Madden 19 is those middle routes, man. Those linebackers are just something else. You got to be careful.
So we got shotgun looking to pass again. Sizing up his options, and just a coverage sack there for the Bears.
It was. And that's a lot of maturity out of Neal there. I think Neal last season throws that ball, probably gets a pick. He knows he's in field goal range. It's a smart idea. I would have maybe liked to see him take off with Mitch Trubisky, scramble, try and get a couple yards, but he keeps the ball. He's in field goal range still, and still lives to go another down right here.
So back to a shotgun with 2 backs on the outside. Again, sizing up his options, looking for the pass. A lot of protection.
Great protection.
Wow!
Missed a wide open guy in the corner. I don't know what happened on that.
Yeah, the Bucs offensive line though is doing a good job for Trubisky here.
Long field goal attempt in the rain.
Oh, another glitch kick. It's tough. It's going to be tough to kick, I feel like. We got
It
some
always
lag or
is.
something going on.
Yeah, but you know what? We hear that excuse all the time in our league chat, and the thing is it's time to adjust. You know you're going to have the leg kick. You gotta click a little bit earlier because you know it's going to lag in there, and it's time to adjust. It's time to make those
Yeah,
adjustments, boys.
I couldn't agree more with you, Dave. Big time players make big time plays in big time games, right?
Well said, buddy. Well said.
So we've got a sweep to the outside, a little bit of running lane for the Bears.
Oh, Marshall with a
And
nice
he gets
cut.
a decent cut there, about 6 yards, 6 yards on that play.
It's what you need to do. First downs, first downs, you get yourself in second and manageable. Like we've already been saying in this game, the playbook completely opens up.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, we got a pistol. Tony likes his pistol formation. So let's see if he's running or passing here. So we're looking to pass. Ooh, so that was blanketed coverage there.
I gotta say, I don't know if I've seen Tony play like this in the regular season. Now it's week 1, but Tony's usually pretty calm. I'm surprised we haven't seen a lot of option out of the quarterback yet. He loves running that triple option look, giving himself some zone reads. So we got to see what's going on here. Tony playing a little shaky here in the first quarter.
Third and short for the Bears. Inside zone handoff. Great call. Huge hole up the middle. First down.
That was needed. Let's see if this is what the Bears need to get on the roll. I like that call a lot. I think you're expecting a pass in that situation. You're 3rd and 5, but good call by Tony. Way to move the sticks. Way to get going down the field here.
So Tony caught Neil napping a little bit there, and
I
he's
think
back
so.
in the single back formation. 3 wide out, looking up the middle. Quick completion. So now Tony's starting to play a little faster. Now the tempo's going up a little bit.
It was a great throw. He threw right where the blitzing linebacker came from. That's a heck of a read by Tony to throw right where that linebacker blitzed from. Great read, great pickup, great first quarter, Dan. We are at it already. Wow. This has been a fantastic first quarter of our first user game. We could not have asked for a better start to season 2.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth going on here. Defense is playing strong, and we'll see what the second quarter brings us. So we've got Winston in the single back. Looks like he's handing the ball off to Howard, and a solid run there on first down. A good
Great
gain
run.
of 7 or 6. Looks like 6 yards there.
I think we see Tony take a shot. I think this is where we see a shot coming out. I think he got some right where he wants them. I think we're going to see a shot out of Tony.
All right, so are you thinking play action pass here, Dave?
That's what I would do. I think that he can catch the Bucs sleeping. So let's see what happens.
Oh, and a handoff.
What do I know? It looks like I know a lot because that was a loss. So I think the play action pass would have been there.
Tony takes a little bit of a loss there. Now we're looking at a 3rd and long. 3rd and long on the 28-yard line.
You cannot take a sack here. Cannot take a sack on this play. You got to stay in field goal range.
Over the middle. It doesn't look like you got the first. We got a decision here. 4th and 1. Big decision coming up for Tony.
Oh, wow.
What does he do?
Oh, and look at this. I think he's going to go for it. The personnel staying out on the field.
I'm not surprised by this call, Dave. I mean, you don't get as many possessions as you do in a real football game. You got to make them count. A field goal's been kind of glitchy, laggy. Let's go get a yard right here.
You going empty? Is he trying to spread the guys out to run with Jameis? Let's find out.
Ooh, let's see. That could be happening. Oh, good blitz. And he didn't get it.
Dropped it. He dropped it.
Pass. Wow.
Dan, I want you to file that one in the memory banks, my man, because that could come back to haunt.
Almost 3. You could count that as 3 turnovers, Dave.
I agree.
Essentially a turnover.
You look at a field goal would have put you only a field goal down. So big drive here for Neil.
Questionable. Wow, Tony can't buy a break in the picks. I just got to say.
Neil. I'm here to analyze that, and I don't know why you throw to 4 Bears jerseys.
I think he thought they were red. Thought they were red.
It could be the jersey mix-up. Maybe he thought it was the Buccaneers creamsicles.
We've got to get it in the dock. Someone's got to wear a different color. This is even tough for us to do.
Well, it should be the road team that's wearing the whites.
Yeah. So
as it is in the actual NFL.
Doing. Yeah. So the commish might have to find himself another draft pick just for the uniform.
All right. Well, that was a good pick up there.
Um,
Neil needs a first here. Neil gets a score on this. He takes firm control of the game because, as you remember, Tony fumbled that first opening kick, so Neil's getting the ball at the half.
yeah, Neil gets the ball at the half. That's a good point. So it's 3rd and 4. Let's see what happens here. Dropping back to pass, and there's the pick.
There it
Tony
is.
picks it off. There it is. I mean, Neil
Oh,
was playing
Bobby
with
Wagner.
fire. It looked like it was bound to happen, and Tony finally gets his pick with great field position.
Hey, sometimes, Dan, you need your defense to pick you up when the offense isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. Honestly, I think that Tony feels really good about how his defense is playing right now, so he was willing to put him out on the field, make a play, and boy, did they reward his decision-making. Bobby Wagner, huge play, huge pick, good read. Let's see what Tony does.
Coach has confidence in the D. It pays off for him. Now we're looking at a 1st and 10. Backing up into the pass and a screen pass. Looks like he's got a huge hole in front of him.
A lot of room.
Gets about 11 yards on that play. 11 yards and 1st down. This is a big drive for Tony here. He's got to get points out of this.
It has to get points, especially, like I said, with Neil getting the ball at the half. This is a pivotal moment.
I feel like we're saying that every drive.
It is,
big,
but
it is.
A user game, it is.
So a great slant call there, finding the opening in the defense, and we're looking at a 1st and goal. Now this is where it gets tough.
It does.
Scoring from this position.
Go and hurry up. I like it.
Very hard. We got a penalty on the play. Let's see what happens.
Got to be an offsides, I would think. Got him rushing.
Offsides.
Oh, offsides. Jason Pierre-Paul. Maybe a finger over the line.
The Bucs a chance to recover and recoup here and get the defensive set that they want on the field. So that could have been a good thing for them.
That's a good call. Maybe it was intentional perhaps.
Well, we'll see. So Tony's dropping back to pass. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. What a risk. So this is what you talked about, Dan.
That was a big drop.
It's the red zone offense is so tough. It's hard to find a good play. It's hard to when you don't have a lot of room. It's just like real football. It gets tough. But man, in Madden 19, it is very, very tough to get that ball in there.
Even Madden 18, it was hard to score from the red zone. But I think it's gotten even harder with this newest version for sure. All right, Tony, 2nd and goal. We got to punch it in here. The Bears got to make something happen. Looking to pass.
Run the ball.
Sack.
Oh, man. What?
Wow.
I think you take off there. You got Jameis Winston. Why do you trade for him if you're not going to take off with the wheels?
Tony hasn't used his wheels at all this game.
I wonder if he's kind of kid gloving him here, trying to make sure that he stays healthy. I don't know. Why keep a Mustang in the garage?
Right. Yeah, you let that Ferrari fly, right? All right, so big 3rd down here. Neil trying to keep him to just a field goal attempt. Tony drops back, looking to pass, and almost picked again.
Wow,
Tony.
You can tell these are week 1 nerves. Week 1 nerves coming in.
Let's see if he can get the kick right. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have a made field goal here. Tony cuts the lead in half. Not what he wanted, but he's still putting points on the board. We're only a field goal away now. All right, so we've got the Bears kicking the ball off to the Bucs. Ball's fielded. No, it will not be fielded. It will be let into the end zone, and we'll have a touchdown.
One thing that Tony's figured out really well, and something I'm impressed with, are his kickoffs. He really pinpoints you on that 1 yard line, and you have to make the decision of kind of a forced return. So he does an excellent job of really trying to figure that out and really trying to do a really nice job of trying to do that.
So the kicking game's been good for Tony. If he can figure out the receiving part of special teams,
that's it right now. I mean, it's a lot of people don't take the
story of the game so far.
It absolutely is. The fumble on the kickoff, the fumble on the punt, as we were here in a media timeout. But that's a big thing. You really got to adjust, and you really got to spend time on special teams. It's a third of the game, and a lot of players, I think, overlook it, and a lot of players don't put in the time, but special teams are such a pivotal part. I mean, you think of so many games that are won and lost on special teams, and you definitely see it with what's going on with Neil, because we got to remember Neil has 2 missed field goals, and we're back in action. Here we go.
Yeah, Neal with 2 missed field goals, so he could be up more right now. He's probably a little bit disappointed. It's only 6-3 at this point with the chances that he's had. All right, so we've got the Bucs coming out in what looks like a strong I formation. 2 wide receivers, motion over to the right, and we've got a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott. If he can
First
make a
time he
man
got loose.
miss,
First time he got
yeah,
loose. Whoa,
to
wow, there we go. A lot of
Ezekiel.
power there.
So a big run from Ezekiel there, gain of about 12, and we're looking at 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line for the Bucs. Now, if the Bucs can come down right here and get some points, I think that's even a field goal here would be good for Neal. Just put something on the board because he gets the ball back at halftime.
Absolutely. It's 2 scores. I mean, it really is. It's what the Patriots do all the time in real life. So hopefully Neal can get it figured out. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, great defense by the Bears as they get in to stop that halfback dive before it could even get started.
This is something we looked at in the off-season podcast with the Bears. The Bears stayed pat because that defense is nasty. That defense is something to behold. And Tony keeps showing right there. I mean, a great loss, to keep them behind the line.
So we got a shotgun for and we got a sack from the Bears. Big sack. Hendrickson coming in. We got a 3rd and 21.
Wow, big play. You know what? I'm smelling a pick here. Neal's been very loose with the ball. I'm smelling a pick. Desperation. He's going empty set. So here we go. Buckle your seatbelts, folks.
Let's see what Neal tries to do.
And here we go.
Oh, so close.
Should have been. That's the 3rd drop pick of the game. I mean, this is going to be one of those games. If Tony doesn't pull it off, he's going to look back and think of all the missed opportunities. But hey, huge stop, getting the ball back. Here we go.
And I mean, it seems like the Bears are going to have to get the jugs machines out at their next defensive back practice because these are a lot of missed opportunities they're dropping here.
Hey, as Kirk Herbstreit once said in NCAA football, and there's a reason that they're not wide receivers and they're DBs. I know is it too soon? Is it too soon to still talk about NCAA?
It's been enough time, but that's still a subject that's near and dear to many of our hearts. So
here we go, pistol formation.
We got the Bears in the pistol formation with the fake and a great squeeze throw. He really fit that in the window there.
Yes, he did, Dan. I mean, it was a great call. That you finally got to see it a little bit of that RPO. That's the first time we got to see it today with the Jameis Winston giving a little bit of a look, had that run pass option and saw what he liked and really had to thread the needle. That's a big time throw by Jameis. Sticking in the same formation. Here we go.
Back in his pistol, handing the ball off, and Howard with the nice little run there. That's a good first down play, 5 yards, and now you can really call anything in your playbook.
So now, if I'm Tony, I'm going to start taking the air out of the ball here a little bit. You're in the 40. You're getting close to that field goal range. Neal gets the ball at half. You don't want to score too soon.
And so it looks like we're going to have a 2-minute warning here. So 2 minutes left in the first half. Tony with an opportunity to tie or go ahead if he can handle his business here. So, Dave, do you think he tries to run a little clock here at all, or are you just trying to score?
No, I obviously you're definitely trying to score, but I mean, if you score a touchdown here, Neal has a lot of time and gets the ball back at the half. Oh, he's going for it, baby.
And he got it. Of the devil.
Look at that. Hey.
So here's the thing. We don't care. There's 2 minutes left. We're going to score anyways.
No, and that's kind of the point I was getting ready to make there is you always want to score, but, maybe throw in a short run, a short pass just to get that clock moving a little bit. But, you always want to make sure you get the points. And there we go. Tony on the board for in the lead for the first time today.
Yeah, definitely not lamenting the touchdown there, and you never know. He could get a turnover with the defense and get another one here. So let's see what the Bears defense does. All right, so we've got a kickoff. The Bucs taking it at the goal line, running it out. And so we're going to start with the ball on the 20-yard line. So you've got 80 yards, 3 timeouts, and a $150 left. Classic 2-minute drill here.
It is, and it makes me nervous. I think Neal's got to play it smart here. I think he's played a pretty good first half. The offense of his is sputtering a little bit now. I think you play it conservative. You get to the half, you're only down a score, and that way you're not rushing. I hope he doesn't rush here and do an unforced error and give Tony another chance to score before half. Let's see what happens.
So we got play action pass. And it looks like a completion.
Oh,
so
are we going to go to the booth?
Completion.
I don't know, Dan. Do we go to the booth on that one? Let's see. It's once Tony picks his play, we're safe. We're safe. We're clear.
You can't challenge under 2 minutes.
No, it comes from the booth review.
Yeah, so we're clear.
But usually it comes after selecting the play, so let's see.
Neal trying to fit one in a tight window there with a drop, though.
Gotta hold that ball. Big drop.
Yeah, I'm like you, Dave. I'm worried here. I'm worried Neal's going to try to fit a ball into a tight window and it's going to go wrong for him. So hopefully he makes a good decision.
Well, passing it now, those incompletions, Tony's got all 3 timeouts. If he holds him short of the first down, Tony's got to use his timeout. Try and get the ball back.
So we got to run.
Oh, man, that hole was to the right. Oh, wow, I think it was there. There it is, just like I said, a little short. Tony calls the timeout. Great timeout by Tony. That leaves us with a 3rd and 7. 1:33 left in the second half, or first half, second quarter. Big play here, Dan. Big play.
Yeah, big play. Neal's going to have to get a first down here. Tony's going to get the ball back with a lot of time and a timeout. All right, so we're in shotgun formation. Halfback off to the right, motioning him in. Looks like a mountain play. Lots of space out in front of him and a big first down. Oh, and he's still going
more than first. Look at that.
To the 40. Now we're at the 38-yard line, and the Bucs.
Ooh, interesting to go hurry up. I think you're rushing a little too much here. I don't think you have to go hurry up in this case. Let's see what happens, Dan.
So we've got a shotgun. Look at his options. Wide open touchdown.
Oh, touchdown, Bucs. What do I know, huh? What do I know? What a play.
Answer. And a little bit of humble pie we're going to need to eat there as Neal shuts us up and shoves it in the end zone.
You know what? Textbook 2-minute drill. What a great drive. That was fantastic. Neal with a great response.
Oh, he missed the kick again. Something's going on with his internet over there.
I don't know. We all play with the same internet. I don't know. Somebody send the excuse train to the chat.
Oh, Neal. I mean, that's what? That's 7 points?
That is 8 points.
8 points.
2 extra points and 2 field goals.
Let's hope he wins this game and doesn't lose by less than 8 because he'll be kicking himself after that. All right, so we're in the second quarter. We got 1:06 left. Tony trying to answer. Let's see if he can get a quick strike here and maybe put some more points on the board before the end of the half.
There's plenty of time when you look at how much time he has left. I mean, you got a lot of time here to 2 timeouts, 1:06.
So I think you can do some damage. Wheel play, and Tony finds a man over the middle, up to the 38-yard line. Minute left. He's a lot of time.
Got to go to the hurry up. This was a defensive battle. This was a defensive battle first quarter. Now it's turned into a shootout all of a sudden.
Yeah, what's going on?
Already close to field goal range. Lots of hot routes happening here.
Tony back over the middle. Another pickup about 12 yards.
Yeah, to the 26. Field goal range. I like it. Slowing it down a little bit now.
Yeah, so a lot of time. He's in great field position. 26-yard line, 40 seconds left, and 1 timeout. So we're doing okay if you're Tony right now.
I don't know if I take the time out there. I think you still have time. You can throw it to the end zone anytime you want. I think he rushed that one because now you can't take a sack because you got to save that time out for the field goal.
Oh, Tony.
Wow. What an unforced error. I'll tell you what. You're looking at Neal with 3 timeouts, 30 seconds left. I think you take a shot. You go because you're getting the ball back in the second half. You got to go for it here. Neal can really make a separation here, and I think if I'm Neil, I'm starting to go for 2 points if I get a touchdown.
So the Bucs coming out in a shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 in the back. Let's see if they go for it. And it looks like they're going to try to make something happen. And another corner route,
Oh, dropped
incomplete.
it.
Neil
I
likes to be going to those corners.
that is his that's his go-to. It seems like today. But I'll tell you what, he can because that offensive line has given him all day to throw the ball.
No,
So
that's a
those
great
corner
point.
routes can really develop.
A much improved offensive line for the Buccaneers. Absolutely. Making a difference
Oh,
for
he's
Neil
going
right
deep.
now. What a
What a
catch.
catch! What a
What a
catch!
catch.
Oh my gosh!
20
Threw it up to
seconds
Mike
left
Evans.
on the 19-yard line. I mean, you got to believe Neil's hitting that aggressive triangle button there and making that user catch.
That was fantastic. What a catch! What a play!
Big, big time play from Mike Evans, and Neil's knocking on the door.
You got to go for the touchdown here.
Lots of time,
Yeah.
lots of time. And
Oh,
he's,
risky throw!
ooh,
Risky
that
throw!
was dangerous. That was dangerous.
Both of these quarterbacks have scrambling ability. I don't know if they're really staying too much. Trubisky could have had an easy 11 yards if he just scrambles there. I think you get locked in on a receiver too much.
Second down, 10 yards to go, still on the 19-yard line. Bucks in a shotgun formation. Neil, maybe he heard you
Yeah,
talking
he
because he
might have
tried to
heard me.
scramble on that one.
That's not the one you scramble on. Actually, you had an open receiver. Maybe he's willing to just take the field goal. Does he not see the time? Oh, I was going
No,
to
I
say I was
think
getting
he's
nervous.
just,
I was getting
yeah.
nervous.
He almost could have had time for one more, but I think he's just going to try to get the points and get the ball here at halftime as
Nothing
well.
wrong with that. I think when you get the ball at the half, this is playing it smart, gets you that score. Good stop by Tony, though.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what is going on? You're right. apparently the Buccaneers re-signed Roberto Aguayo. So
Wow. I mean, that was Shankopotamus bad. I mean, that went
holy moly!
to the pylon.
It's
Holy cow.
I think somebody on the 20-yard line seats got shanked in the face and wasn't expecting that. Checking their phone. Boy, this
So
is
the Bears kicking the ball back off to the Bucs. A lot of missed opportunities in this game from both sides.
going to be the story of this game is the missed kicks.
Yeah, the missed kicks. I mean, Neil, if Neil pulls it out, then the point is mute. But I'm sure he's going to argue that a better internet connection puts him up ahead more points right now.
I believe we all argue that when we miss our kicks.
All right,
All
so
right.
the Bucs in a I formation, looking like they're going to give the ball to Ezekiel Elliott, and they do, and he almost broke it there. He almost broke it. That's an unfortunate animation Neil got right there.
Well, it was, but he did trip up on the guy that was down. You got to try and hit triangle and hurdle over that. I think Roquan Smith got just enough of him to throw him off. It might have been a missed hit stick, too, when you look at it. I think Tony's playing a little ticked off right now.
Yeah, Tony trying to get another turnover, help his cause, and a tackle in the backfield, and the run game has just not been there for the Bucs right now.
Oh, a hurry-up offense. I don't think this is needed. To stick to your game plan here, Neil.
Interesting call. So Neil's looking to try to find the sticks, and then double coverage.
Wow, I don't know. The game is in your control. Even if you punt it away, you're good. I don't know. I'd like to see in the post game interview, what he was thinking on that first drive, because now Tony can firmly take control back of this game after that interception. Unforced error by Neil.
Kind of the inexperience of Neil kind of showing right there, and not having a ton of user matchups. And
I think sometimes you feel like you have the right play. You want to get in that groove. You get in that groove, and you want to catch the guy out of off his guard. But boy, I like taking your time and getting the right play and settling down, especially on that side of the field. In goal line situations, I like to hurry up, but in that situation, I don't.
Yeah, early in the third quarter, a lot of time left. No need for hurry up there. So a great blitz
Oh,
by the Bucks. So Neal seems to be doing some man blitzing here, right? He's been doing a lot of man blitz in this game,
with
catching
that
Tony off guard a little bit with it.
with that defense, you might as well. And surprisingly, Tony has abandoned the run game, so I don't blame Neil for teeing off on the passes because that's where he's at a lot.
Oh wow, missed
Boy, maybe that's why
opportunity
he's
there.
abandoning the run game. Maybe that's why he's abandoning it because of that.
Yeah, Jordan Howard just not getting the job done right now. So we're gonna have 4th and 2, and it looks like Tony's gonna go for it.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I know the kick's a little glitchy, but it's a makeable
But he
kick,
seemed to have
and
no trouble with his kick last time.
I gotcha. And this is, I don't know. Prove us wrong here, Tony, but this is you take the lead if you make it.
Yeah, this is a big call here. So he's looking to pass. Bullet. Wow, Tony coming through
Oh,
on 4th down.
misplayed by the Bucks. It looked like a late switch, with that. So, uh,
That was a kind of a glitchy little catch there on looking at the replay. I'm not sure what the Buck defender was doing in that situation.
I think it looked like Neil took control of him right before the ball got there and took him off of
Ah,
his path.
I see. So we've got a handoff inside zone. Marshall up the middle,
Oh,
almost
a
breaks it for a
shoelace!
touchdown.
A shoelace trips him up.
And so we're going hurry up, which is
There it
probably the
is.
right
That's what
call
we just
here.
talked about. This is where
Looking
you
like
can
a
catch him off.
shotgun pass option, looking like slants, making some audibles. So Tony trying to set up his play for what he likes,
Scramble it.
and he takes
There it
off
is.
and he
Finally. Oh, short.
gets
This is
to the one.
one of the things with Madden 19. That detection isn't great. I thought for sure he was over the
Yeah,
line.
I thought he got in too, but let's see if Tony can punch it in. Looks like he's going to go inside zone here, and that's a touchdown.
Is that?
So
That
yeah,
looked about how
so the
Jameis got him.
Bears,
What an answer.
the, the Bears, chance to go up, and they're going to take the kick. So that's a big time call by Tony there to go for it on 4th and 2 and end up getting points and a touchdown out of that drive.
It's a veteran user, Dan. That's just a veteran user that trusts his abilities, and honestly, I think more than anything, trusts his defense, and he's ready to go. Look at that,
Yeah.
another great kickoff. That's why, I mean, he showed us wrong because he got the touchdown, but I still think you take the field goal in that situation. It's not worth
Well,
the risk,
it's a
but
it's a risk reward there. And Tony, when you're that confident in your defense, you can make those decisions if you feel like they're going to get the ball back for you.
no, that's
Evans,
true.
Evans, or Neal's played well, but he's had some good field position. He's had one big bomb that kind of put him in scoring position. But other than that, he hasn't been putting a lot of drives together. So Tony
No,
probably feels like his defense has the answer right now.
no, spent a lot of time on this side of the 50, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got
Eesh.
oh,
Whoa,
did he
what a
catch?
catch again! He
Wow.
caught it!
He did not catch it, but I thought that
Oh,
should
he
have been a
did it?
pick.
I thought he did. I thought he got it right over the defender. Oh, what
Why?
a heartbreaker drop.
Oh man. I mean, that was again another risky throw from Neal.
Living on the edge.
And I think as this game goes on, it just looks like we're going to keep seeing him. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another pick from Tony here. So we've got 2nd down and 10, shotgun formation. Neal dropping back. Bucks, Trubisky looking to throw. And
Oh,
there it
and there
is.
you called
Speak of
it.
the
Look at that.
devil.
Second
I
pick of the
mean,
game for Darby. That Neil's got to do a good job of recognizing cover two. That's a classic cover two. That linebacker's not going anywhere, and actually is going to be manned up. You can see that Tony called the cover two man blitz. You got to read that cover two. Those guys are going to be underneath those routes, and Darby gets his second pick. This is really the chance for Tony to put his foot on the throat here.
and it's early in the third quarter. We had a lot of action early on in this.
Oh,
Oh, and we got a sack. Wow,
the
Grady,
rookie making
the
his presence felt.
rookie. And he just came through. Tony had no time on
Zero
that play to
time.
make.
I
Yeah,
love
zero
it.
time to make anything
Great
happen.
aggressive play call. You know that he's probably going to take a shot off of the turnover. Most teams do. Great play call by Neil. I really like that call.
So it looks like we got Tony in a shot or in a I form formation. messing around with his audibles a little bit, and he's going to pass. Dropping a throw, looking for X over the middle, and incomplete. Knocked
Another
out of his
risky throw.
hands.
These middle routes with both these defenses aren't there, but these guys really just keep trying to thread that needle in there. I don't know. We'll see if I'd like to see Tony go to his read option game a little bit more. That's where he makes a lot of hay, and
And,
staying away from
and
it.
you know,
Maybe
Dave,
week one doesn't want to show a lot.
we haven't seen him using it at all this game.
No.
I can't recall one read option. And
Oh,
there it is. There's the killer of this drive. User sack, 4th and 24. You got to punt in this situation, right?
you have to, but I don't know if that's what we're getting. This is going to be surprising. The offense is staying out on the field, Dan. This is going to be my
Wow.
first question I ask in the after-game press conference because I'm going to want some answers. I really don't know. I mean, there's guts and there's having just a little bit of false bravado, and a 4th and 24. To me, this makes no sense. Your defense has been
Yeah,
doing great. Why not pin him deep? I don't know. Let's see what he's got planned here, but I don't get it.
and he does hike the ball on 4th and 24. And it
Yeah,
doesn't work out for him.
I don't know, Dan. You're up by only 5 points. You pin him deep. Your defense has done great.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think about is that he's had a lot of time left on it, so he just trusts that if Neal scores, he's going to score again. But Neal with great field position now. I'd like to see him pound the ball, trying to assert his dominance with the run game.
So he does go to the run there, and Tony must have had a glitch play from YouTube or something that he thought was going to work. And, it ends up not working out for him.
I don't know.
But it's all right, Tony. You can get back on YouTube after this game's over, and I'm sure you'll find another one. So we got 2nd down and 10, shotgun formation, 2 backs next to the quarterback. Trubisky dropping back, looking for a
All
target.
day again.
Lots of time to throw.
Oh, and here we go, Dan.
Open player. And
What a cut! What a cut!
Oh, wow.
Mike Evans having a day. Mike Evans is having a day.
What a play. Mike Evans, wide open, looks like a busted coverage for the Bears, and now Neal sitting on the 13-yard line with a chance to take the lead.
Mike Evans, look at that. 4 receptions, 126 yards. Looking great.
Having a day. So we've got a shot or a I-form formation for the Bucs.
Got to play this smart. You can't risk a turnover here.
And
I don't like it.
Backfires.
I don't like play action there. It's slow developing. You know that you're going to get a blitz from Tony on that play because he's probably expected run. Play action. I don't know if I like it on that. I think I'd like to see more runs with Zeke. I know he hasn't had much, but the holes are there. He's just missing them by just a couple of inches.
You got to feed him. You got to keep giving Zeke the rock, and something will happen eventually. Zeke not even on the field for this play. Another user sack. Tony came off the edge controlling that player and got the sack on that play.
And he might get himself sacked right out of field goal range. Now this is once again 3rd and 26. This is where errors happen. This is where interceptions happen. Do we see Darby get his 3rd interception of the game?
Tony looking like he's going to cover the right side of the field.
Scramble. Look at that. Scramble. There it is. Oh, but Tony read it right away. And a fumble. Oh, recovered by the Bucs. Recovered by the Bucs.
So you got to think.
You got to slide.
Well, yes, you got to slide, but you got to think this next play. Neal having some trouble with the kicking game. Does he go for it here?
You're at 4th and 22. I think you got to take your chances and just try another field goal. I mean, you got to at least give it another shot. I mean, it gets you to.
What do we know, Dave? What do we know? He's going for it.
Hey, I guess you can't question this because I guess he's kicked so horribly that you can't question this call. But here we go,
and it works out for him.
What touchdown! What a play! What a game!
Huge play.
You dance away,
Dave,
sir.
I can't even believe what I've seen just now.
No,
he's got to go for 2. 4th and 22. Tony can't stop him. I guess he's not a rookie, but he's a new player going against the original Tony Brooks on 4th and 22, and you get a touchdown.
This, Papa Dot, a fumble. There we go. 1 point game coming into
Wow.
the fourth quarter. What a
Wow.
great first game. This is the stuff you get out of Major League Madden. This is the quality of play that you get. You get users that are lined up that, just, we're in so many times of playing each other and seeing each other that, we really kind of get a feel for how the other guy plays. And we're seeing a heck of a game to open up our season here.
Yeah, the Bucs and the Bears really opened up the season right for us. A nice user battle. And if you're interested in
Oh,
Major League Madden, you can check us out at Twitter at MJR League Madden or on our YouTube channel, Major League Madden. You can check out our podcast that Dave McPeak and Ben David do a great job of putting together. And we're going to have videos up there for you and playlists of all the user games. So, we're just 12 guys having fun playing Madden. If that's something that interests you, you can go ahead and give us a follow and hit that subscribe and that notification button and keep checking us out.
yeah, absolutely. And it's just the beginning, man. Doing things like this, analyzing our games with some play-by-play. The website is under construction. There's big plans for the MLM, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we do over the next year with it.
And this is just fun for us. We all have real
Yeah.
jobs, and this is just something we do on the side. So we do apologize for our amateurism if that comes across in the games. But we're just out here having a good time, and we've got a pick.
Speaking of
Wow.
amateurism, that interception. Oh, and a fumble right back to him.
Oh my God! What just happened?
Oh, look at this. Let that replay run a little bit here, Tony. Oh, man.
Oh my
No,
God!
here it is.
We had
Wait, do we get a
pick?
booth review?
No,
Oh, we don't.
no booth review. A hit stick user fumble from the offense. I've never seen that before. And the
Wow.
Bears get the ball back.
What an unbelievable break.
Unbelievable.
What an unbelievable break. Sorry if we yelled in your ear on that one, but man, that's exciting.
I've never seen that before.
No.
I mean,
No.
that was crazy. And now, if the Bears come down and make something happen here, we're going to be talking about that play for a little bit.
That's I know it's week 1, but that's something that a season turns on.
Oh, wow. So the Bears second and short, and we've got the end of the third quarter, Dave. End of the third quarter, we got a barn burner. A game worthy of the barn, if you will.
It would be a barn game. I mean, this is absolutely the way that you want to start out the season. 2 good users matched up and a 1-point game. It's already been a lot of crazy things happening, and I can't wait to see how this one finishes. I think we're in for a treat.
So we've got 8 minutes left. Someone's got to put the team on their back, and we got a wide open hole for Tony here. Howard making a break, and he's going to get about, 15, 16 yards on that play. It's a nice little pickup.
Needs to feed that running game a little bit more. I feel like Tony's such a good rusher in this game, and it just seems a little out of sorts with it. I don't know what he's trying to do with Jameis. I'd like to see him pound the ball a little bit more. And right on cue, he passes it.
Tony, yeah, right on cue, he passes it, and he's had
Good
some
pass.
success over the middle. Yeah, he's had some success over the middle this game.
Injury timeout here.
Smith?
No, it did say R. Smith, but that's for the Bucs. I'm not exactly sure who that is for the Bucs.
Maybe Rolando Smith or something like
Yes.
that. So we've got the Bears looking to run the ball up the middle.
Great
Howard
cut.
with a
Great
nice
cut. Great
cutback,
truck.
and there's a break open. He's got a chance. He's
Gotta
headed
get
to
there.
the 10, the 5.
What a run.
Bears.
What a run. What a run.
Wow.
What a game.
And on cue, Dave McPeak. He said Tony had to run the ball. He ran the ball, and it pays off for him.
It absolutely does, and he's got the horses back there. You got to use them, and great run by Jordan Howard, and Tony back on top. This is going back and forth. What a game!
So this is a 2-point conversion that Tony would like to get here to go up 7 points. So we're
Needed,
see,
yes.
Yeah, it's not needed, but it makes the game a little bit. You feel a little
Neil's shown that he can score. Here we go.
So Tony drops back to pass, and it does not happen for him. He could not complete the pass. Wow. So we've got a 5-point game, 7:30 left, and we're kicking off to the Bucs right here. So Neil's going to really have to be smart here, right? I mean, no more throwing picks. No more throwing picks for Neil.
Well, because the problem is that you get a turnover here, it puts Tony with the chance to go up 2 scores and really salt away this game. You're not in hurry up mode here. You got a full quarter left. I think you try to feed Zeke a little bit on the same side like Tony did. You got one of the best running backs in the game. Feed that man his cereal. Feed that man the ball.
I agree. I mean, something's going to happen if he's got to break out at some point.
And right on cue. Look at that run. There we go.
And so that's, Neil's been a little bit unlucky there to have that animation, the break tackle, and not be able to bust it for a little bit longer. But if he keeps feeding Zeke, you just feel like he's going to get a big run here. He's just got to stay patient with it.
He's missing his holes. He ran into his offensive lineman right away. That cost him a couple yards, but still a great pickup on first down.
So again,
I like it.
With Zeke, yeah, we're loving it right now, Neil. Neil, if you can hear us, keep it up. Keep running the ball.
All the way in the media.
Quick timeout. Okay.
I'm interested here. I don't like using your timeout there. I don't think it's needed. It's not. There's a lot of time left, and you're in a tight game. You might need those timeouts in your hurry-up situation. I hope that timeout doesn't come back to haunt Tony, because I don't know why you do it. It's not the end of the world if he picks up a first down. You're still got a long way to go.
So 3rd and 1, lots of room in front, and he
Look
sees
at this.
it, and he
plenty of room. This is going.
Fumble. Oh, wow. So big break for Neil to get the ball back there.
Well, that's why I don't like taking this time out, because now Neil's going, running down the clock a little bit here, and if he scores his touchdown. He
got the hit stick fumble. and the Bucs were just able to jump on that ball.
Yep.
So he's again in shotgun, looking to pass. He's got some crossers over the middle. He finds one open.
Got him. Nice cut.
And
what's the flag? Blocking the back. No, face mask, 15-yarder. That's going to move him out to the 8-yard line, Dan. Bucs knocking on the door. What a great game. This is fantastic.
This game's giving you everything you could want. And so, please come back and watch on Major League Madden, and you can see more games like this. Just a lot of battling going on in these user games. So the Bucs looking to the
Did he hold on to it? No, dropped it.
Incomplete pass. Wow. So again, we've got a blitz coming from Tony. Neil kind of reads it, gets the throw off quickly, but he's not able to squeeze it in there on that play.
I think you got to try and lead your receiver just a touch more on that play, but not bad. Here we go. This is where it's tough to score. Second and goal, too.
Yeah, goal line set here.
Got
Lots
him.
of blockers, and he gets them over the middle.
Oh, my gosh.
And
Third touchdown.
Smith injury.
Oh, it's salt in the wounds.
Injury.
Yep, Roquan. I did. You were right. It's Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith could be hurt.
So for those of you that don't know, that is Tony's 91 overall linebacker. That has just been gaining XP like crazy. So hopefully that's not a big injury for him.
No, you'd hate to see that happen week 1 to lose a stud like that. This is a massive 2-point conversion here for Neil. Oh, big stop. Big stop. All right, we're right there. Roquan Smith, an abdominal tear. Dan, that could be Roquan Smith out for possibly 6 weeks to start out the season.
Is that a 6-weeker?
Yes, it is.
Abdominal tear?
Usually it's 6 to 8 weeks.
Wow.
That changes the whole complexion of that Bears defense.
You're going to have to look at your power rankings again if Roquan Smith's on that Bears defensive line.
It's a good time to mention we record a podcast every weekend that we drop, and we make our power rankings for where we've been at for the week in Madden, segment we like to call David versus David. So, that's going to factor into the power rankings, as is the result of this game, because buckle your seatbelts. We got 5:43 left. Bears down by 1 with the ball.
So draw play stuff there. Bucs not fooled, as Tony tried to catch him napping there, and he lost 2 on that play.
Well, and Tony's got to know better. He's got to look at what play is being called by Neil after the play, and Neil's been aggressive. Neil's blitzing a lot up the middle. I'd like to see something go more to the outside. That's where he got his touchdown run, was an outside run. Stick to the outside runs. Don't try and run it up the middle. So
another play action.
Oh, another sack. The rookie is making his presence be felt. That's Grady again, and he is feeling it, baby.
That again, and that's a user sack by Neal. He controlled him the whole way
Yeah.
there, hit the hole, and got in on the backfield to make that play. So that's a good user play.
Dennis, Tony's calling this. What do you think? Do you go for it on fourth down? I don't think you do. I think you got to punt it away. There's too much time left. And that defense is still good.
I would punt it away with that defense. But I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh,
Tony,
no. You got to get an interception. I mean, I guess it's the same thing as a punt for the most part.
Yeah, but he's on the 42. He's on the other side of the field. I mean, he's not he doesn't have a long way to go if he's going to put some points on the board here.
So technically that's the third interception. 5 turnovers for the Bears today. Sloppy again. You know, Jameis Winston's last game last year in the playoffs, 6 picks, 3 picks today. Is Winston on the hot seat?
And a great play by Neal. He gets the play action to work, gets the pass off just before the rusher gets there, a first down for the Bucs.
This has been O.J. Howard's coming out party. That's 62 yards, 3 touchdowns. What a game for the tight end.
Wow. O.J. Howard coming up big there. Neal just getting the pass off. Let's see what he can do on first down. You got to believe he's running the ball here.
I go 2 clock. It's... You don't want to give him the ball back, that timeout. Like I said, going to come back to haunt.
So he lets the play roll down to 9. Let's see if lets it roll down to 8. And he's play action. He's trying to catch
Good save.
Sleeping.
That was a good save. Good safe play, getting out to the flats. I do too.
I like that play call.
And quietly, I don't know if you saw that stat line. Mitchell Trubisky having a game, having a day. 4 touchdowns.
So it looks like the Bucs might have got the better of that trade.
Today it does. Today it does. Winston's got a lot of work to do.
I think we're going to have to talk about this trade in the upcoming podcast episode.
I agree. I mean, it's going to have to relook at it. And we're in the end zone again. That could be it. Mike Evans. Chris Godwin.
Extra point. This is a huge extra point right here.
Yep, this could be it. I think you got to go for the extra.
Put it together for one kick. Can he put it together for one kick?
No, he can't.
No, he hit the pylon again.
Why is the crowd cheering? Why are the Buccaneers crowd cheering? Is that a sarcastic cheer? I don't know what's going on with these kicks.
Oh, my gosh. Something's going on.
You know, Dan, I don't know how good you are at editing, but I would love you to put in the Benny Hill yakety sax music for these kicks. I'd like a montage of these kicks with Benny Hill's music in the background.
Oh, wow. So now, Tony, 25-yard line, 75 yards to go, 2 timeouts, 3:28 left. Can he put it in the end zone?
Well, it's crazy. It's crazy to say, but, you know, that touchdown didn't really hurt all that much. You know, he was down a score, still down a score. Now, granted, a field goal would have won it. But with the way the kicking's going today, that touchdown didn't hurt that bad. And actually giving it up that quick, Tony's got a lot of time.
He's going to have to play smart here. He's going to have to play smart, make good throws, and he's got a guy over the middle. What a miss.
Wide open.
Miss.
It might be time to put him on the trade block. This could be a colossal mistake, and he might be saddled with Jameis Winston for quite some time. We got to figure out something here. Jameis Winston, not impressive.
12 for 24 in this game, Dave. 12 for 24.
Horrible throw on that. Wide open. There you hit one wide open guy. Getting going here.
Ooh, so Tony, he's found some success over the middle. Let's see if Neal can shut that down, because that seems to be Tony's go-to right now.
Well, it's about the only pass that Winston can hit. Little 10-yard shots.
Yeah, let the receiver do the work, right?
Absolutely, and it's working out. So here we go.
All right, play action pass and another sack. Ran right into him.
Dan, I know you're a history guy and a teacher, and we both know that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And that play action rollout, we keep trying it, but he keeps getting sacked and not having pressure. We'll see what happens here. All right, there we go.
Again,
now
over the
back
middle.
to the middle.
Back to the middle. So, I mean, Tony's got to stick with his bread and butter here, what's been working for him.
Are we going to see a pattern? Is it going to be the play action rollout to a sack? That seems to be the pattern here. I would hope not. Are we going to get 2-minute warning? No. Got the playoff
No.
just before the 2-minute
Straight
warning.
pass over the middle.
That was big.
Yep.
That was big.
That's
Here
it.
we go. We're under 2 minutes.
Wow. What a game. What a game.
And buckle your seatbelts.
So we got shotgun formation for the Bucs. I think they're done with play action.
I hope
Tony's
so.
going to hike the ball here. And, he's going to make a couple adjustments real quick. Hikes the ball. And he finds his man, but it's knocked away.
That running back or that linebacker right there, I think he had the crossing route down below. Sometimes, I'm just as guilty of it. Sometimes we get locked in on that receiver that we think is going to be open, and we don't look at our check down. And I think the check down was there. Let's see if he comes back to that and sees it.
Same formation for Tony. Another audible.
It was the play action rollout.
Play
Tony!
action roll. Oh, Tony, please come to our broadcast. Check in with us. We'll help you out, man. It's not working. Stop the play action.
All right,
Big
third and 15
here.
I mean, you're in 4-down territory here, so that's why you're not calling a timeout.
Territory.
You don't care about the time. Got to have a big play. Got to chunk it so it's 4th and manageable at the least.
Yeah, you got to.
What a play.
A huge throw.
And you know what?
Throw.
I honestly think the wheel route to the running back was going to be wide open for a touchdown, but I still like it. Great throw, great pickup. Here we go. We're down to almost a minute left. Tony driving.
Maybe that wheel route doesn't have time to develop either, too, and you take a sack. So, take that first down. And Tony tries to run it up the middle here, trying to be a little sneaky, right? Trying to be a little sneaky.
Yep.
Not fooled.
Neil really loves blitzing those linebackers, so he's going to blitz into that play a lot. I think I like outside zone a little bit better, but, I don't mind that call. I like that Tony's trying to catch him off guard in what seemed to be a clear passing down.
So we're on the 27-yard line, trying to get it into the end zone to tie the game and force overtime. A quick pass,
and incomplete.
And it's dropped. A big play by the Bucs defense. We're looking at a 3rd and 10.
You got 2 downs, though. 2 downs. It's obvious 4-down territory. You're going for it. This is the game, though. You don't get the touchdown here. Not enough timeouts to stop the clock because he used that one. I told you that timeout was going to come back.
So Tony's going to be looking for the post route, it looks like, on this play. Calling a quick audible. Dropping back. Finds X over the middle.
Good throw.
It's been there all day for him, and he gets a first down.
Oh, we're going hurry up. That's where mistakes are made.
Hurry up. Let's see what Tony pulls out here.
30 seconds left. Ooh, the crossing route.
Over the middle. And he sees something he likes right now. Tony sees something he likes in Neil's defense. 20 seconds left.
20 seconds left.
Ball on the 6. Dropping back.
Oh, no.
Almost picked.
His running back was wide open.
In the head.
Tony might throw up when he looks at film. His running back would have been able to walk into the end zone. We would have had a tie ball game. No. He got locked into that center. When Tony goes back and looks back at the film, I'm telling you, that's going to be one. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite him. Hopefully he can still score here. So, that's one that haunts you. That's one that you tell the grandkiddies about, of the one that got away.
Ball on the 6, 2 yards for a first down, 6 yards for a touchdown. Tony
what a call!
Inside zone, and he gets it. Nope.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
I was going to say, what the heck? I didn't see the normal touchdown celebration. I got nervous. The extra point looks like it should be good.
Huge kick. And Tony ties it with 16 seconds left.
Unbelievable.
In the 4th quarter. Are we headed for overtime? I mean, this game I didn't think it could get any better, but looks like we're headed for more football.
No, Dan, I'm going to have to ask. You are the Major League Madden historian. I think this could be our first user overtime game. I don't know if we've had one since we've started with 18 and 19.
I believe we've had a couple. If I'm not
user
mistaken,
to user?
Yeah, user to user. We had at least one last year. Wes had one with Timmy, right? Wes had one with Timmy.
You're right. You know what? That was the was in the 18. That was the kick return for touchdown. That was.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I slide.
Great
and here
slide.
we go. Wow.
Oh, but Evan can't kick the ball right now. Something's going on with his internet, so
Well, Neil,
he might
Neil, I
not
think
even be
is.
able. Or excuse me, yep, Neil. Sorry,
And well, that's all right. Well, Evan couldn't kick it yesterday either, apparently, because the Colts fell to the Titans. But that's neither here nor there. Here we go. I think you can chunk down one more and maybe get in field goal range.
Oh, he's
There it
got it over the
is.
middle. All right, it's got to get the quick timeout. Oh, wow. So can he
I
get the
try it.
internet
What the
right?
heck? You're not going to be able to throw
Yeah,
it into the
go
end zone.
for it.
Try the
Go
field
for it.
goal. Tony can ice him. It's going to be an
All
impossible
right,
field goal.
here it is. Here it is.
He's going to try it. Here we go. This one could end up in
All
Orlando.
right, so Tony's going to ice, and we'll see if maybe somehow that helps Neil. Maybe the ice helps him get it a little bit closer
Is it bad that my
to
heart's
the
beating
post.
fast for a video game that I'm not even playing right now? I'm on the edge of my
It's
seat
a
here,
little
Dan.
bad, but we're not going to judge. We're not going to judge.
Oh, the kick is up, and he got it close. Oh, he had it close.
So, Dave, can you hear me?
Yes, I got you. You cut out for a second there, but
in my excitement, my controller flew out of my hand, and the
it's
microphone got unplugged.
It's that type of game. Go to overtime, week 1, user matchup. I love it. I love it. Boy, that was the closest kick he had all day was when he was iced. You're right. Maybe the ice helped.
Yeah.
Boy, here we go. Overtime. 30-30.
So if you're enjoying this, follow us at Twitter at MJR League Madden and our YouTube channel Major League Madden, and you can get more great content like podcasts and playlists of all our games for the Major League Madden 19.
I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying it. I'll subscribe. Oh, what a big sack to start the overtime period. Big sack.
Huge sack. Huge sack. 2nd and 16 now, and Evan's going to have to find a little bit of his mojo again. Go back to what was working for him. He can't. It looks like he's abandoning the run here.
Yeah, Neil's empty set.
Backfield. So Neil.
Oh, I don't know about that. No need to take the big shot. Oh, wow. I don't know.
He forced it a little bit there.
Yeah, a little early. I mean, you still have the 5 minutes left, but hey, maybe he saw something. Maybe he felt good to throw it up, but an interception there really turns the tide, and then Tony could win it with a field goal. Going back to the empty set, though, he likes it.
3rd and 16 here. Neil dropping back, looking for a player. Looks like he's got someone over the middle, and he can't throw.
No, pressure was right on him.
Pressure. Wow. So the Bears come up big. Neil punting the ball away. Tony with the chance to kick the field goal.
Hey,
for
good
the
kick
win.
there. That's odd. Punts seem to be good. It's just the field goals.
Something's going on.
Well, that's it, Dan. I mean, all you need now is a field goal to win with the NFL overtime rules. Tony's put himself in a good shot.
About 30 yards. He needs about 30 yards and a kick. And,
to not have the glitch kick, I think you at least need to get to the 25. I think that's a makeable field goal with what you have because you're going to get iced.
So
get to the 25-yard line, your target yard line for a good shot at a field goal.
Great call. Like you said, Dave, the outside's been open with that run. Tony finds a hole there and gets a nice little chunk.
He's had a lot of success with the outside. I'd be interested to know why he went away from it like he did, but he's finding it in crunch time when he needs it, and he's going right back to that I formation. I wouldn't be shocked if we see it again.
I formation for Tony. Looks to be changing some sets there last minute. About to hike the ball, and he's running up the middle.
Wow.
Great user defense.
The chess match is... I'm really impressed with Neil's defense. What a great play. He read that the whole way, switched to that linebacker. Fantastic defense by Neil. That's just good user play.
3rd and 6 now. Tony needs to get 6 yards to have a chance to keep it going. On his own 42, dropping back to pass, got the guy over the middle.
Okay.
X has been there all day for him.
That's I believe that's Trey Burton on the catch. I'm going to be interested to see 137 yards. Monster day for Trey Burton.
137. I mean, and Tony's found some success in that soft spot of the coverage there and just hitting that middle route all day long. So
back
another
to the outside, and it's there.
Dave. Great run. That's a big play. Now we've got a 2nd and 2, another 8-yard gain.
I haven't been paying attention to the wind, and seeing where the wind direction is. So we're getting awfully close to that field goal range here.
Yeah, and the conditions can't be helping these kickers either. Look,
No.
heavy rain stream pouring down this whole game. Shotgun formation. Looks to hand the ball
and
off
this could
inside
be
zone.
it. Dan, this could be the game.
Tony
What a
found
tackle!
hole.
I fumbled it!
He fumbled it. Who got the ball?
Tony got it back.
Oh my God.
What a play that could have been. Look at that thing bouncing right. It was Trey Burton. Booth review. What's the booth review? Is it just if he fumbled it?
Just to
the ruling on the field is overturned. Oh, it's just that he's down.
fumble.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
So it didn't matter anyways. Wow. What?
Somebody needs to catch their breath, it looks like. Oh.
Tony wants to challenge? Why does he want to challenge?
No, yeah, Tony.
What is he doing? What are you doing?
Tony thinks. I don't know if Tony thinks he has the ball.
Does he think he lost it?
Hey, like we said, folks, the Major League Madden, we get carried away. We're just average guys. Sometimes we don't know what a play overturned means, but Tony has the ball. He's got it. Hey, this is the intensity that the MLM brings you. He's so nervous he doesn't even know he has the ball.
So I'm interested to see if Tony just runs the ball 3 times and kicks it here. It'd be interesting
I would.
to see what he calls. Yeah, inside zone again.
And does he end it?
He's
to
the 1.
I don't think you go no huddle here. There's no need. It just seems a mistake. I guess salted away, but that's what happens. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Right?
Run this ball right to the middle. Get this ball right to the middle so your kicker has a nice, easy chip shot.
I think you go sweep outside. I think you go to a sweep or a strong toss outside here. It's been working for him all day, and it's an easy touchdown.
Oh, look at this. This is an interesting move. He just subbed in Brett Hundley. We're at the 2-minute warning. I wonder what's going to happen here. Does he like something he sees? A matchup. Brett Hundley in the game. Jameis Winston out. The guy that you trade for. Give away the farm for. You don't want it in crunch time.
Read option here.
And it's Stonewall. It
doesn't work out.
Why? I don't know why you do that. You're on the 1-yard line. Just run the ISO. I guess you have the field goal. Should be a chip shot, but you never know. Neil, you got to ice the kicker. Neil.
He doesn't get it.
He doesn't ice.
I think it's in.
And that's the ball game. What a fantastic game, gentlemen. I loved it. What a game. What a way to kick off Season 2. Just fantastic, Dan. This was a blast, man. This was a lot of fun doing the play-by-play.
Right now, Dave. I'm speechless right now. I'm just trying to take it all in and analyze what I just saw because I don't think Tony should have won this one.
No, I could not agree more, but the veteran pulls it off. You look at that, 305 passing yards. He had him outgained in a lot of areas.
The story, right? The rushing yards is the story.
It was the fourth quarter rushing yards really turned it around.
And they both turned the ball over, so you really can't go to the turnovers because they both were guilty of it. But but Neil kind of, he traded for Ezekiel, and maybe he's still got to figure out how to use him.
Absolutely. It didn't get him in the preseason at all, if I remember right. So.
But It's only week 1, guys. It's only week 1, so a lot of time left.
100%.
Look at those quarterback pass completion percentages right there. I mean, 55 to 51. So the defenses really took over today.
They did. Great way to start, man. Closing thoughts as we kind of finish up this game. What do you think with what you saw?
I thought it was a battle. Both teams played well, and I'm excited to see what we've got going in the future. But definitely a great way to start off week 1 and our first play-by-play. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, and we can bring you some more content.
Absolutely. For Dave McPeak and Dan DePaulis, man, it was a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed. Follow the Twitter handle at MJR, at MJR. I already forgot. I'm so excited, Dan. You do it. You do a great job.
League Madden.
There we go. I'm so excited.
MJR League Madden. Major League Madden.
There we go. All right, buddy. It was a great broadcast. Really had a lot of fun with you. And this is us signing off. Tune in to more Major League Madden action.